Hello, YouTube family. Hope everybody is doing okay and staying safe. For today's episode of self-love, I just want to talk to those who have been molested and are going through a very hard time thinking about what has been done to them. I just want to appeal to you to look for a way to forgive the person that molested you and move on with your life. It's not the easiest of things to do. A young girl brought this to my attention again. She was telling me how she was raped by her mom's boyfriend. When she tried to talk to her mom about it, her mom told her that she was lying and sent her to go stay with her grandmom. That is such a horrible thing to happen to a little girl. And now she's become a woman. She doesn't want to have anything to do with men, so she prefers to date women. I remember when about 12 years ago, another lady had told me her own story. There were 7 of them, females, and as kids or teenagers, their father had sex with all 7 of them. And he even impregnated her last sister. And eventually, her sister committed suicide because she could not deal with the thoughts of what happened to her. This is a very horrible thing to happen to any child. I know that some kids have become women now and they are still dealing with stuff like that. So my advice is the word of God tells us that Jesus said we should cast our burden upon him. There are just some of those pain that you cannot handle on your own, some of those horrible thoughts that keep tormenting you. But if you can trust Jesus, to take away those thoughts to help you deal with that, just pray to him and believe that he is there to help you. Don't be hard on yourself. It's not your fault. Whatever happened to you, you are a child. No adult has any right to take advantage of a child in such a way, take away their innocence and mess up their life in the process. Forgive your mom if your mom was not there to help you. Forgive your molester. You're not forgiving them because of them. You're forgiving them for you to release yourself, to help you move on. Then start doing things to change, your own life. Listen to music, uplifting music, Christian music, music that talks about love, forgiveness, goodness. Listen to any kind of love music or good music that uplifts you. Music has a way of healing, at least to me. Don't dwell on what has happened to you, because when you keep dwelling on it, thinking about over and over, it's difficult to forget. What I do with unpleasant thoughts is I change channel. Whenever that thoughts come to your mind, change it. Think about something else. Develop hobbies, play games, make friends, even form groups, of people who have gone through the same thing and try to help each other deal with it. And then it's even better to reach out to younger girls, find out girls who have gone through situations like that, try to help them cope and deal with such a horrible thing that has happened to them. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but if you have support from each other, it will help a great deal. And another thing I can say is just pray, pray, pray. As long as there is a God upstairs listening to you, when you call on him sincerely and let him know your pain, he has a way of providing solutions. God is always a present help in time of need, and I think that anybody who has gone through something like that or similar really needs God. We all need God. It's just that there are just some things that when it happens to you, it torments your memory. The thought of it, even for me as an adult who has not experienced something like that, it's horrible. Then what more of a child? You grow up maybe blaming yourself, thinking that you are at fault. it is not your fault. Some of these kids have become women, but those thoughts don't go away. There are women that sometimes, even in their marriages, would not want their husbands to touch them because they've gone through experiences like that. Every time they have that flashback and the man tries to reach out to them, they react in a negative way. Let us, who are Christians, join hands to pray for victims like this, people who have, unfortunately been treated in such a way. And I'll just keep encouraging that, get help. If you cannot deal with it on your own, get as much help as you can. Talk to people. There are good listeners who can, just listen to you talk about how you feel. I am so grateful for the young lady that talked to me about, what happened to her, and I try to encourage her as much as I can. So I'm just dumbfounded that things like that happen in our society, but unfortunately they do. Parents, look out for your kids. Unfortunately, if it's a parent that does that to their child, what do you say? If a parent is supposed to protect a child, and now if it's the father that is doing something like that, what else do you have to say other than God have mercy? So this is all I have for today. Subscribe, share, and like. God bless us all. Stay safe. Bye.